my plan for this fight is to go beat Gardenia. Let's see. So... Tentacruel. We're gonna need Rocket League here. And Tangela. Hell yeah. You. The Pokemon music's kind of a jam. Not gonna lie. Alright. So, quick things. Ooze and Sapsipper. We're gonna give some berries. Okay. You change them off. Fish. We're gonna go timid. We can switch Tangle up here. Change some more natures here real quick. We'll just go modest for this fight. Perfect, this should be good. Chesto, Acid Spray, Sludge Liquids. Good. 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 Adamant's good. Adamant good. Alright. Hell yeah. And we're off. I gotta go fight Gardenia. Because we need the Eviolite if we're gonna stand a chance at beating this fight. Alright, so Liquid Ooze prevents Giga Drain. And then we Acid Spray and Sludge. Pretty easy. We just gotta wake up from Sleep Powder. This thing is just back up. This beats one of the Glooms. This beats the Shudawudo. This beats completely walls one of the Glooms, actually. One of the Glooms literally can't do damage to Zipstrika. And then this thing is also just here for emotional support. Should be pretty easy though. Easy peasy. Now we need to scout if this is Sludge Gloom or normal Gloom. So this is always going to be... So we're just going to switch straight in here. Now we can switch into Zipstrika, because this is always going to be a powder move. Okay, so it is the Sludge Gloom, which is not super great. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to keep using Incinerate until we manage to kill this thing. Perfect. This thing is completely walled by Zipstrika. As long as the poison doesn't kill us. You'll run out of Synthesis eventually. It has one more, I think. There we go. Cool. Alright, so... I believe Superpower actually hits this thing for super effective damage. Yep. Super easy. Alright, now we're gonna run this Aqua Double. Or the Aqua back-to-back, sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal everyone with potions and stuff. I really don't want to restatus. Just watching, no chatting? Alright, man, no problem. Alright, so, because I don't want to restatus, we're just going to buy super potions. I will run out of money. Potion there, and a Pecha Berry. Perfect. Alright, so, gonna give this guy the Eviolite. Protects him from getting killed by crit. And then We're going to give our Nidoqueen a Pasho Berry to hopefully dissuade that stupid Quillfish from using Flip Turn. Flame Body's important. We might get lucky. Sap Sipper, not that that matters. We're going to go Bulldoze. Bulldoze always 2-hit KOs the Quillfish. And then we need to change Zebstrika's nature to Modest. To make sure we always kill this Quillfish through Shucka Berry after an Acid Spray. But all in all, this should be a relatively safe line unless we get crit a lot. Speaking of, what's my switch? It's Tentacle. Okay, yeah, we're safe. We got this. I already got the Flip Turn TM. All right. Good. Bold. Citrus, good. Liquid Ooze. Acid Spray Sludge. Timid, good. Adamant Guts. Frozen with Frostbite. Good. Zebstrika with Shockwave and a Modest Nature and Citrus Berry, good. Nidoqueen with Pasho Berry, Adamant Bulldoze, perfect. Alright. Ancient Power. This should do a little over half. Perfect. Irrelevant because it's dying here. Alright, now it should be this thing for Waterfall. We're gonna go into Tentacruel. Oh, Aqua Jet. I was in range. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna Acid Spray it. I'm gonna Acid Spray again. Alright, we're at a really awkward HP. We need him to hit us one more time, actually. He should use Aqua Jet here. Because we should see kill. Perfect. That should proc Citrus. Nope. That might be wipe. That actually might be a wipe. I think Tentacruel has to dodge. He has to dodge crit now. Oh my god, dude. I miss a range by 1 HP. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, oh no, this is Aqua Jet. So actually we're safe, yeah. Not at all at the ideal HP. Alright. I didn't give him a Citrus Berry, did I? I think I just wiped. I forgot to give Tentacruel Citrus Berry. That's so bad. He's never using Leech Life. This is always Razor Shell. We have to dodge Razor Shell crit, or we wipe. I think if I get one Acid Spray off, I can switch to Zebstrika and Shockwave and kill this thing, potentially. That's not right, no. Yeah, because it Aqua Jet if it doesn't kill. So we can switch into this guy, and Shockwave. That's the only way we're getting out. We have to dodge this crit. How much does Shockwave do? I'm modest. We are not frozen. Shockwave. That's not a lot. That plus Rock Tomb also doesn't kill, doesn't hit the range. Yeah, I think this is my only out. I'm gonna get crit and I'm gonna wipe, but oh well. It was a fun run while it lasted, I guess. Interesting. Why? I guess because it didn't see kill, so Aqua Jet also 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, that's really funny. Uh-oh. Alright, we're safe. Goated. We still in it. Holy hell, that was close. I almost threw so hard. Perfect. That means we pick up this kill because we'll be faster after Bulldoze. This is always Icy Wind. And this is always going to be either Bubble Beam or Bloodshot. Oh no, it went for Uproar. Even better. Mega Drain one-shots here. I risked 2 crits that fight. I need to update my crit counter. Hell yeah. Crits dodged. 3. Hell yeah, dude. He healed my Girder's frostbite. That asshole. I needed my Girder to be sick. I wanted him to be sick. I'd been keeping him sick intentionally this whole time. And he cured him. Alright, time to go clown on this double battle. I don't even need to think about this. Like, look how free this is gonna be. Like, look how absolutely free this is gonna be. I don't even need to think about this. I looked at it for like literally 3.5 seconds, and I immediately came up with a plan. And then we just give... Lightning Rod. And then we can take our little dude, wherever he is. Yeah, our little seal. And then we teach... we're gonna go ahead and teach our Nidoqueen Stomping Tantrum. That's not Nidoqueen. Yeah, this will be insanely free. So, pretty much all we're gonna do is bait electric moves into the seal, switch into Zebstrika, while this kills the Minun to bring in Mantine. And then the next turn, we're just gonna switch to oh, what was it? Just Shockwave the Mantine, and then hit the Plusle with Stomping Tantrum, and then or no, we're gonna switch Nicotine out into Tentacruel, and then it's pretty easy from there. They pretty much take out everything else. 1 death equals you die IRL. You win 1 billion if completed. Hall of Flamers will play. I mean, I could probably do it. I mean, if I had Cerulege, and I could pick my encounters, if I had Kilowatt Roll, Cerulege, Togi, Abra, I don't see how I lose that. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna keep the Basho Berry. We're gonna give you that citrus that I forgot about and almost wiped because I forgot about it. And then you have a citrus, you have Eviolite, you are here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright. Or sorry, we're killing Plusle first, not Minun. It's 2 free. Good job. Rest. Oh, hey, look, Mantine. Good thing my electric type just got +2 special attack. Womp womp. Dude, it's 2 free. I don't even need to level my guys up all the way. That's fine. Even at -1 speed, we still outspeed with Tentacruel. I'm like 99% sure. That's probably something I should double check before I commit to this. I'd be extremely surprised. I'm pretty sure this thing's base speed is only... I don't know why I put it at 42. This is my level -2, so I think this thing's actually 28. 36, and we are 49. Not even close. Free. Gotta go get that bullet seed TM. I promise I'll use it. Probably not. Maybe if I pull hair across. I don't care about the cherry berries. It's not worth it. Alright, rival fight. Also super fun. Oh, let's go beat up this guy first. Just a random trainer. Oh, I don't have a poison move. That's super awkward. Nuzlocke. Let's speed this up a little bit. Stomping Tantrum. And Rock. Oh, I did teach a Rock Tomb. We'll use Bite, I guess. Flinched. Free. Alright, so this next fight is not going to be super easy. We will need this Eviolite back. Eviolite, however you say it. You got money on Cryogonal Omni Boost. It doesn't matter. Even with Omni Boost, it crumbles to Colossal. That would be really funny though. But unfortunately for that trainer, Karkle evolves at level 34. This is going to be our Golbat counter. This guy is going to delete Cubfu from existence. And then we got Tangela, who's going to be a support mon. He's just coming along for knockoff, pretty much. And then, let me check what I looked at here. Yeah, and then we need to change this guy's nature over to Adamance. I like how Zebstrika has like a physical attacking mode where you use Sap Sipper and a special attacking mode where you use Lightning Rod. That gives him the respective attack and special attack boost. It's pretty snazzy. So we did change his nature, and now we need to change his ability to Sap Sipper. That should be it. Oh, we should probably level everyone up. Also heal everyone. We don't need poison jab. And then, so everything should be fine here, unless we get some really bad luck with crits, which is pretty much every fight. So we need to teach. Oh, I need to change Slowpoke's nature as well, because with Adamant Nature, he actually has a range, I believe, to kill Cubfu. Was Zen Headbutt. But he needs to be an Adamant Nature, which he is currently not. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, he's on Citrus, so that's good. Everything should be good to go now. I believe Nidoqueen is faster than Combuskin. Combuskin, 110 Trico. Level cap is 32. Why is it showing up at 25? That's funny. 32, alright. This thing's base speed is 50, and Nidoqueen's is higher than that, so we're good. Unless it uses Flame Charge. It might get kind of sketchy. Oh! Struck a berry. And we should be good. You need a Citrus. You, oops, look at all these moves, jeez Louise. Need that Mystic, or that Eviolite. Gluttony, Adam, and Elite. Doesn't really need the other one. Liquid Ooze, it's fine. You just need knockoff. Alright. Actually, you know what? We should probably, instead of taking Tenta, we should probably take something that can beat them at Tang. I don't really have anything that beats them at Tang, though. Cursola, I guess? Because Tenta's not really useful for anything in this fight, right? Oh, because Zebstrika walls and kills this thing. Graveler beats this. Slowpoke beats this. Nidoqueen beats this. Or a combination of Nidoqueen and Slowpoke beat this. So we just need something that beats this, and I think that's Corsola. Let's check here. What if we ran Bold, Nature, Unburden, Not Frozen? Hex. And we're gonna knock off the Eviolite. So as long as we don't switch in on... I should be fine. We could probably switch in Slowpoke and Yawn it too. Depending on how things go. Yeah, this should work. This should work fine. Bold Nature. Alright, Rustboro Arrival. Give you a citrus, I guess. And level you up. Alright, let's do a final team check here. Impish. Rock Tomb, good. Yawn, Zen Headbutt. Adamant, Eviolite, good. Bold Citrus, Hex, good. We can also disable the Zen Headbutts as well. Knock off, Sleep Powder, Adamant, Stomping Tantrum, Chuckaberry, Citrus Adamant, Sap Sipper, Flame Wheel, and that's it. We're good. There she is. Alright, let's see how many times we get flinched. My favorite game. Oh wow, 0 times. Alright, so this is always Scorching Sands. Always Scorching Sands here. So we're really easy switching to Tangela. Hopefully we can dodge Burn. Tangela beats Flame Burst, and we can switch into Nidoqueen. the burn. Feels bad. That would have made it easier to sit in on Matang, but now we switch here on Flame Burst. Now we Stomping Tantrum. So this thing only has about a 10% range with quick attack, so even with crit, we're never dead here. And plus it sees slow kill, so it's not going to go for quick attack anyway. Because last chance I won't proc if AI sees slow kill. Perfect. Alright, this thing should be going for Ice Punch here. Click Zen Headbutt here. Alright, missed the range, that's fine. This should be Whimsicott. Perfect. If Leech Seed missed, we actually did not hit this, which is pretty funny. Would have been pretty awkward. Alright, so that kills Whimsicott. All that's left now is this Matang. So the range here on Bulldoze, oops, is that we're at 52 HP, which is 53. So he's never going to use Zen Headbutt. He's always going to use Bulldoze here for speed control. So we have a really safe switch into Tangela here. This will do virtually nothing, yeah. And now we can use Knock Off and knock the Eviolite off of this Matang. Hopefully we don't flinch. Oh my goodness. Breakthrough Tangela. There you go. Good job, buddy. Perfect. Alright, so this is pretty much always Zen Headbutt again. So we're at 35 HP with Slowpoke now. Eviolite. 35 HP, about 32%. So this thing is going to use random move between Metal Claw and, or it's going to use either Metal Claw or Bullet Punch. I think Metal Claw crit actually. Nope, so we're never dead, even a Metal Claw crit. So we always have a safe yawn here. Unless we get flinched. Yeah, we don't get flinched here. Now we can go into our Cursola. No attack boost. Now I can click Hex. Holy smokes. Knocking off Eviolite, putting it to sleep, switching in Corsola, all to make it explode. Easy. Hell yeah. Important question for E4. If my Mega Infernape faces regular Abomasnow, I have fast kill, and it does 80% max roll non-crit after it megas, it will be faster and kill me with EQ. Or is it always Ice Shard for last chance? Because it sees fast kill. I have fast kill. It does 80% max roll non-crit. After it megas, it will be faster and kill me with Earthquake. Or is it always Ice Shard for last chance because it sees fast kill? Does normal Abomasnow kill you with Earthquake? Oh. So I think, I'm pretty sure it goes for Ice Shard there. Because it doesn't see slow kill. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes for Ice Shard there. Like, I mean, I guess that was after it was already mega'd. Because when I did it, when I fought it with Iron Moth, it did a... Okay, let's see, 34. Actually, we have a couple evolutions to grab, actually. When I did it with my E4, I was sitting in front of it with Iron Moth, and it was clicking Ice Shard. And it clicked Ice Shard, and, oh no, that was when I had Slacking out. It was clicking Ice Shard because it didn't have kill. And then when I went to Volcarona, when I went to Iron Moth, it used Earthquake, so I attacked first and just killed it. And we have Seal to also evolve. Oh god, Seal's a long way to go. We'll just go to the Pokemon Center for that one. That Cryogonal is gonna experience fear. Hell yeah. Tar Shot. This makes things weak to fire moves, right? And lower speed. Maybe. Alright, let's go get the goat. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Actually, we're gonna do it anyway. Calm. So we can't forget to teach him Brine, because I don't know if Dugong learns Brine at a later level or not. That'd be super awkward if it did. Yeah, Sleet Headbutt. And then we got we can evolve it. It should learn Ice Beam here. Perfect. This thing is a beast. With ice scales, this thing is a menace. Hell yeah. Alright, now we can get our fishbowl updated. We should be able to burn through these fights pretty quick. None of them are that difficult. Oops. Here. There. Load. Delete this random Hitmonchan with Bolt Strike. Control C. Here. Clear. Control V. Imports. Alright. Squad up. First guy is Ludicolo. So, Ludicolo versus Beedrill. Let's see. We have to run. Oh, this thing never kills. It runs Fake Out. Never kills. This could be a bad odd switch to Clodsire, but we'll worry about that later. So we'll run Jolly and Silver Powder. Oops. Maybe Poison Barb instead. Pretty solid range to kill. So we'll take Beedrill with us. Why does it keep changing to Frozen? Alright, this thing, Colossal, Flame Body Colossal probably destroys this thing. No need for anything there. Eviolite Slowpoke is probably what I'm going to use to beat this thing. Actually, we have Dugong as well. Dugong also beats that thing. And then we'll bring Tangela for backup, and I guess Tenta. Yeah, that'd probably work fine. I don't see this fight going poorly at all. Famous last words. Before I get flinched 80,000 times in a row by a Stoutland. If I get wiped by a Stoutland, I will commit ritual suicide. Probably not, but I'll commit ritual suicide in-game by clicking reset, and I'll be really sad. Alright, who all we bring in? We're bringing you. I think this is a squad, actually. Yep. I need to update my kill tracker as well. Actually, let's do that real quick, because we need to do that. This one. Alright, so started on Aqua Museum, So that picked up a kill for Colossal here. Quillfish was killed by Zeb. And then Goalie was also killed by Zeb. And then Palpitoad was killed by Tangela, and the Quillfish was killed by Nidoqueen. The other fight, Nidoqueen took 2, so Nidoqueen's at 3. Zebstrika took 1. And the Rhydon got killed by Tenta, who's at, should be at 1 and 1. Alright, and then rival fight, Slowpoke got 1. The Graveler got 1. Tangela got some assists. Nidoqueen got 1. And then Corsola got 1. Who am I forgetting? Combuskin, Crobat, Cubfu. Yeah, I'm on Watson Split right now. I feel like I'm forgetting a Mon that was on the enemy rival team. I might be insane. Let's do, what was it, Combuskin? Oops, wrong team. Combuskin, Whimsicott. Whimsicott was killed by Zeb as well. Zebstrika is actually doing a lot. Cool. So those are the current frag counts. And then we just need to get Tangle up. Alright, so we want Flame Body on this guy. Hell yeah. Calm. You still have an Oranberry. I'm actually gonna give you a... probably completely unneeded, because it's a Clodsire, but oh well. And then you need a Barb. Actually, let's just give you a Citrus. Yeah, it's like always a 2-shot anyway. Whatever. Adamant Eviolite, good. Good. Bold, good. Ice Scales, Calm, good. Modest. Scorching Sands, Ancient Power, good. Alright, we should be... just to be safe. A little more damage resistance. We will go bold, I guess. Should be good to go. Alright. Alright, final check. Adamant, Citrus, Swarm, Cross Poison, Gluttony, Eviolite, should be fine. Timid Citrus, Bubble Beam, Sludge. This Clodsire notably does not have Water Absorb. Bold, Calm, Ice Beam. I already got my encounter for Route 110 and it was Zebstrika, so I did not get Shinx, unfortunately. And I did not take Clodsire or Quagsire, probably against my better judgment. But Zebstrika has actually been really good. So... good old bed rail. didn't get a bad odd switch, so that's good. And we didn't get a speed drop. We'll eat his berry. We'll eat his Koba berry. This should be Claude. Oh no, it's Stalin for Psychic Fang. Actually, I think Psychic Fang and Retaliate both kill, and I think it also outspeeds. Come on, give us the Flame Body proc. No Inflame Body proc. So we're gonna spam Scorching Sands until this thing burns itself. That's two 30% chances for burn each turn. Yeah, there we go. This thing's done for now. All right. Dog's down. Clodsire is all that's left. This should be Bulldoze if I had to guess. We're just gonna go straight into... Yep. I don't think Ice Beam kills, but it comes really close. Oh, it doesn't come close. It does half. That was a crit. How much damage does Rock Tomb from this thing even do? Rock Tomb does 25%, so Rock Tomb crit does 40. 74. Yeah, we're way above that. Yeah, this is free. Ice Beam again. Oh, we're still faster after 2 speed drops. Alright. If I don't keep this thing updated, I'm going to completely forget about it. So that's 1 for Beedrill. 1 for Dugong, who's now Dugong. You are now Colossal, yep. And then 1 for Colossal. Hell yeah. Alright, so this guy leads with Slowbro, I think, if I remember right. Galarian Slowbro. Yeah, Guitarist Joseph. Ah, this guy. Oh, the kill tracker? It's pinned in the Discord channel if you want it. You can just make a copy of it. It's pinned in the Discord channel. You can do it right now. Okay, I think... Alright, so for this thing, I think Dugong actually does pretty well into this. Grass Knot does good damage, I guess. We are not frozen, we are healthy. Why do you keep doing that? So 2 Ice Beams kill. So yeah, we lead with Dugong. How do we beat this thing? Does have a Shucka Berry. Or Crabominable. Would we beat Crabominable here? I guess Tenta. you do into this? Why does it keep automatically making him frozen? That's super annoying. Looks like acid spray does 23% into 72%. So it's a range, acid spray and a sludge. So we could go modest. And then we have to switch in on a move, which will probably be a drain punch. 27%. Yeah, so we're gonna run an Asperberry. And that should guarantee the range on that. And then if we get frozen, we get healed. If we get frozen by Ice Punch. And then this guy, 80 speed. I think this guy gets done in by Zeb Strike, especially if we... Depending on what HP Dugong's at, this thing might come in next. And it's going to use... Oh, it has Razor Leaf, that's really weak. It's going to use Fake Out lead, I guess. So we have a free switch into something. Yeah, so we have a free switch into this on Fake Out. Then it's going to use... I'll probably use Night Slash there. Oh, yeah, we go Graveler. Yeah, we go Graveler on Fake Out, take the Razor Leaf, and then switch, or go Graveler and Fake Out, switch to Zeb Strike on the Razor Leaf, and then hit it with Flame Wheel. Twice. Oh, Sucker Punch does a lot of damage, though. Girder probably destroys this thing. Do I put in the Sinnoh badges too, or just Hoenn badges? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. I just Mach Punch it twice. Yeah, I just Mach Punch it twice. I don't even need Guts. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Okay. Don't need you anymore. This is Water Absorb Lantern, I believe. We could use Eviolite, Slowpoke with Bulldoze. Actually, I think, yeah, that does okay. Not great. Jumps up, so it's about 50% HP and -2 speed. We definitely take 2 Signal Beams. So we take Switch in, take a Signal Beam. We break Shucka. Switch in Nidoqueen, then Stomping Tantrum for kill. Because it should Icy... It's never gonna Icy Wind Slowpoke because it's already faster. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, I think this is the squad we're gonna roll in there with. We don't need to pre-burn for Guts or anything because he always hits the 1-shot, or he always hits the 2-shot with Mach Punch. And then should be it. The Lantern's the only sketchy part, I think. I think between these two they cover it because it's just gonna want a Signal Beam here. We might get confused though, so we'll give Nidoqueen a Person Berry so it doesn't get confused on switch in. Should be it. Take Girder with us, and then we want to take Zeb with us. Galissapod is a dupe because this is a new game plus. So I cannot use Galissapod this run. Unfortunately. I think that's it here. Alright, perfect. And then do some level ups real quick. Rock slide. Hell yeah. 34, 33, 34. And then we needed a personberry. And one bulldoze from Slowpoke, always, just to verify, does 18%, and then this does 86, so it's always, it's guaranteed kill after this uses bulldoze. Right? 86. 86 plus 18 is 106. Yes, okay. Perfect. I need to teach you Bulldoze. That'd be super awkward. That would be the second time I forgot to teach a Pokemon Bulldoze, and it resulted in me wiping, or potentially wiping. That would have been really funny. Alright, Calm, Citrus, Ice Scales, Ice Beam, Bulldoze, then Evilite, Citrus, Guts, Mach Punch, Stomping Tantrum, Poison Touch, Adamant, Personberry, Citrus, Sap Sipper. We're going to change you to Lightning Rod. Just in case we need to switch in on the, oops, Lantern. Alright. Lightning Rod, and then Bubble Beam, Acid Spray, Timid, Citrus, perfect. If I can't keep with the groove, I'll be left behind. Alright, so let's see how many times this thing procs Quick Draw. Not the first turn, so that's good. Technically, if we Mineral twice, we don't kill this thing in 2 hits, which is super sad. Yeah. Built different. We always hit the bad range. Luckily, this thing hasn't proc Quick Draw yet. Perfect. This is Drain Punch. Alright. Perfect. We Acid Spray and then Sludge to kill. If this freezes us, we have an oh, I didn't give him an Asper Berry. Okay, never punished. Dude, I forget these things. I'm not paying enough attention. Okay. I guess Lantern's just gonna eat a sludge real quick. Change of plan. This is, so we have 75 HP on Tenta right now. So that means that this thing does not see kill. This thing should be level 31. There's no way it only does... What? That's it? This thing is always using Icy Wind. Like, always. I kind of just want to use Sledge on it again. Oh, I need Tentacruel for Crabominable, though. So I think that's a good plan. Like, it's just using Icy Wind, right? So I can just switch into... Yeah, we'll just switch here. Now it's going to use Shockwave because it outspeeds... Dugong. I'm actually use Scald for the burn. I see the way I'm going here. Perfect. We get a special attack jump, and this thing is Water Absorb. So we're gonna get a free Shockwave off on it here. So I believe we are still faster, even at -1. Yes, so this is always Icy Wind again. I think I want to just stay in and Shockwave it. Almost. We don't have any priority moves. Alright, so now this is Scald. Oh, I'm so dumb. I literally talked about it having that. We're not even close to dead, so we're fine. That's hilarious. I literally just talked about that. Alright, back to the original plan. I can't believe I did that. That's hilarious. Oof, that did more than I thought it would. Alright, now we have a really safe switch into... Nicotine. That's what we get for coming prepared. We planned for this. Perfect. Now this is either the crab or the tree. The crab or the nutcracker? It's the nutcracker. So... the Nutcracker and the Nidoqueen. This is always fake out, right? We just switch. We Mach Punch twice. Alright, so this thing's back out. We got Girder in. We got Girder at 74 HP. Maybe we should have froze him. Holy smokes, dude. Oh, wrong one. Healthy. We do about 50%. He does big boy damage. He definitely kills us with crit. So we need to switch. This is probably Drain Punch. Interesting. He didn't see kill. I messed up. He didn't see. So why he went for Mach Punch there was because I had slow kill with low kick, and he couldn't kill me. So I misread it. So we'll just we'll just sludge twice, I guess. Alright, so Mach Punch and Ice Shard are at 26 HP. So he sees slow kill now. And it looks like Sludge for us does 35%. That's pretty close. This is never Drain Punch because of Liquid Ooze. I think we have to go into... So this is always Ice Punch. That'd always be Drain Punch. Drain Punch go here, and then it sees that it's slower, and I kill it, so it uses Ice Shard. And I go here. I think that's the plan. Like 2 pivots. This on Ice Punch. Perfect. Now it's Drain Punch. So we go here. Oh, Mach Punch. Perfect. Now it should see that it has Ice Punch slow kill on our Nidoqueen. So we're at 88 HP. So we're at 77%. Ice Shard never kills. Ice Punch is always a slow kill. So we just have kill here with Superpower. So that means that it's going to go for Ice Punch. It's going to go for the slow kill here. Which means that we are perfectly safe to click Superpower. We are faster. So, yep, that's it. Hell yeah. More frags. So Girder picked up one. Nidoqueen picked up another one. Another 2 actually. Slowpoke, Tentacruel, Dugong picked up one. That was it. Alright, cool. Nidoqueen and Girder tied for first. Alright. So this guy has Fido, so I think I got a pretty funny way to beat this guy. I think he'll be fairly easy. Oh, not Fido. Dash Bun? Yeah, this thing. Hell yeah. 95 speed. So, Tentacruel, with a modest nature, underspeeds this thing. Actually, hold on. Quiet nature. Oh, we're a higher level. Oh, this thing's level 32. Perfect. So this thing outspeeds Tentacruel with Quiet Nature by 1 point. So effectively what we're going to do is we're going to lead with... Oops. We're going to lead with Nidoqueen. This will bait... What is going on? Why are none of these numbers right? %0 chance Dig does that much damage. So, Dosh Bun, there we go. Level cap is 34. Dude, there's no way that's right. Maybe my plan doesn't work. I bet it works with this guy. Yeah, so this is always Dig. So we lead with him, switch into Quiet Nature Tentacruel with an Air Balloon, and then click Sludge. And then we just click Sludge again, and if it... And then it's probably going to click... And then it's going to click like Play Rough or something, which is... Actually, no, it's going to click Play Rough. Then we switch into Colossal, and then repeat the process to kill that. So we end with this thing on field with an Air Balloon, and no damage taken. That should bait this thing. So now this is dead. This comes in for Freeze Dry. We switch back into Colossal, and we just kill it, I guess. Just Adamant Rock. Adamant Rock Blast, I guess. Should be fine. We'll even give him a... Yeah, we'll give him a Hard Stone, just in case it does get an Omni Boost, because that would be... not great. Maybe a Charty Berry. We'd have to dodge a crit. That's it. So if it gets an Omni Boost, we'll have to dodge a crit, so that's hella low chance we take those. We'll just run us... Yeah, we'll run a Hard Stone to guarantee the range. Yep. And then this thing... Oops. That dies. This comes in. This is always going to be... Depending on HP, it's probably going to be high horsepower. So we can switch into our Air Balloon Tentacruel for a free and just Bubble Beam twice. That should be it. So Tenta needs a Air Balloon. Actually, and then we need our Colossal. Substrike is not going to be super useful here. And then we'll take Tangela with us, just in case the Mudstale gets a little bit frisky. Actually, Eviolite Tangela sounds pretty busted. We'll do that. Actually, you know what's a safer way of killing this thing? I just realized. I'm pretty sure Girder Guts Mach Punch actually just OHKOs this. With Black Belt, yeah. We'll bring him as a backup. Maybe if, in case he gets Omni Boost, we'll bring him. Hell yeah. Alright, should be good to go. Let's just give that black belt to girder and a citrus to colossal. Alright, so our lead is going to be colossal. That guarantees dig. Oh, we have to change natures. Let's sprint back to the Pokemon Center real quick. That sprite is hilarious. He's so thin from the side, but so bulky and wide from the front. Gotta change Tentacruel to a quiet nature. Alright. Oh, I was gonna change him to... I needed to change him to Adamant too, huh? Rip. Whoops. This is how it be. I'll do Brave. He's slower anyway. Alright. Brave, Citrus, Flame Body, Rock Blast, good. Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, good. We can give... Let's give Tangela the Eviolite real quick. Eviolite, there we go. Alright, perfect. I think we're ready. Checked. Eviolite Bolt, good. You're not gonna do anything. You're here for Mach Punch. You're here to also help with Cryogonal, I guess. Quiet, Air Balloon, Sludge. Perfect. So, this should always be dig. Now we underspeed and hit it with Sludge. Now we go back into Colossal on this probably Play Rough. Oh, please don't para. Thank you. Perfect. like to see. Alright, so let's verify that this thing only sees kill with high horsepower. Yes, by a lot. Perfect. We still have a unpopped air balloon. It's 2 free. Probably Rock Tomb. Oh, Citrus Berry. Ugh. So this is going to be a high horsepower. What a tank, dude. What an absolute Chad. Tangela like hard walls this thing. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, one more trainer. Hooray. Alright, so this last trainer here, I believe, leads with Executor Alola. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, our best lead into this is probably Tentacruel. Just Acid Spray Sludge combo. Actually, we'll just use Sludge twice because we don't want it switching out on the Acid Spray drop. This Belly Bolt. How do we beat the Belly Bolt? Maybe Pasho Berry Nidoqueen. What shot does like nothing? Let's see, Heatmore. What beats Heatmore here? Let's see, Guts, Frozen. Low kick 2 shots, but we're gonna get speed dropped. Actually, it's just gonna use Discharge. Using him probably wouldn't be a good idea. Does this already take into account electromorphosis? I don't know if it does or not. I think it does. There's no way that does that much damage. Man, how do I beat this thing? Oh, Mudshot does so little because I have a Shucka Berry on. How do I beat this thing? What the hell? could just spam Mega Drain. If we went Calm, or... Calm? Yeah, Calm, Evilite. That's not a lot. We can put it to sleep. Knock off the Citrus Berry and spam Mega Drain. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna bring you, whoa, you, Heat more. What if you had a Shucca Berry? Scorching Sands does a lot. Oops. Shucca Berry. And you're brave. Yeah, we go for Rock Blast. We get one Rock Blast. Then it's using Scorching Sands. And then we switch into... Wow, this thing's so fast. Something with an Air Balloon. I guess Substrika with an Air Balloon to dodge the Scorching Sands. And then we outspeed and kill with like Spark or whatever. After it's already been hit with one Rock Blast. This thing, Eolite, Bold, Calm. Drain Punch does 19%. This is always bulk up. I think we fight this with Slowpoke. How much does Knockoff do? What about if we put a Colbur Berry on? Maybe I use Dugong for the lead and use Tentacruel for the Machoke. Ice Beam doesn't kill. That's crazy. C-Bomb does a lot. What about Beedrill? How's Beedrill do into this? It's faster. It doesn't die to Egg Bomb or Dragon Tail crit. Oh, I just realized Dugong beats the Heatmore for free. Like, I don't need Zebstrika. Or Colossal. Yeah, we lead Beedrill. Beedrill can outspeed and two-shot with Cross Poison. Can you do that without Poison Barb? With a Citrus? Yes. Perfect. Alright, so... we'll need to change Tangela's nature. And then... we have to give you a Colbur Berry, so you can yawn the Machoke. Because Heatmore should come in, so when we kill this, Heatmore should come in for fast kill. We switch into this, that should bring in Machoke. On Machoke we can bring in... it has to be a special attacker because of bulk up, and it has to have the ability to two-shot it. How fast is Machoke? 45. You're 40. Do you outspeed? You outspeed with Jolly Nature. That's interesting. It's really interesting that the Machoke is a Jolly Nature. Oh no, you speed tie. That's pretty bad, actually. Oh no, if we speed tie, he sees that we're faster, actually. So if we're Guts and burned, He sees that we fast two-shot because when AI sees a speed tie, they see that as you outspeeding, and that's how they make their decisions. Which means that it's never bulk up, which means it's always drain punch, which means we still lose crit. Oh yeah, we're using Tentacruel to beat this thing, I forgot. Yeah. Quiet. Healthy. Yeah, we just acid spray, so 18%, -2, and then attack it 2 more times. This thing doesn't do a lot of damage here. We can also remove our item. Yeah, we can just remove our item too, so he doesn't get the bonus damage from knockoff. Perfect. I think that's it. So we're gonna lead Beedrill. We're taking Beedrill. I think we're gonna take Slowpoke. Yeah. We're gonna take Tangela. I have Zebstrika there. I don't know why I have Zebstrika there, but I do. I think I'd rather have... Nidoqueen there. Yeah, we're good. Let's hand out some berries. And then we're taking away his item. That should be good. Oh, Colberberry. And then we need to change Tangela's nature. Nature change, Tangela to calm nature. Alright. No crit today. Uh-oh. That's not great. We're faster than this thing, right? This thing is super slow. Yeah, alright, perfect. That means we're already gonna see Machoke. So, this thing might use bulk up here. Yeah, so we only see 43% range into it. So I think we actually stay in, and we Ice Beam, and then we Encore if it bulks up. I don't... That might be a pretty... That might be a bad plan. I don't know if it clicks bulk up if we know Encore. Yeah, it's too risky. I don't think it'll click bulk up if we have Encore. So I think this is always Drain Punch. Oh, knockoff. That makes sense. That's fine. Now it sees that we fast 2-hit KO it, so this is always going to be knockoff. But we have, we're just going to Acid Spray again. Because it can't kill us with a move here, and it's never Drain Punch because we have Liquid Ooze. Perfect. Sludge kills. And this should bring in the Belly Bolt. And this should always be Discharge, I believe. Yes, this is always Discharge. I'd rather Tangela take a weaker move than a stronger move, so... So Muddy Water, does Muddy Water ever kill with crit? No. So we're safe to Stomping Tantrum here. That gets a lot of damage off. And it wastes the Citrus Berry. Perfect. And it makes it eat its Citrus Berry up. Oh my gosh, that's actually huge. Perfect. Now we just go into Tangela. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Getting parried would kind of be bad. Perfect. No para. No para, no para into full para, please. Yes, perfect. And Heatmore's the last one, and Heatmore gets bodied by the goat. Alright, Route 110's done. Let's update the frag counter real quick. That's not the frag counter. So we haven't updated from the cryogonal fight. So they led with Dashbun, so that gave another one to Tentacruel. So Tentacruel got one, and then Colossal got one, and then Tangela got one. Tangela got Belly Bolt, Dugong got Heatmore, and then Tentacruel got Machoke, and Dugong got the Exeggutor. Sweet. We have a 3-way tie for first place right now. We got some new encounters too, which is pretty cool. We got a guaranteed Tim pole. Unless we want to delay it, but I need something with water absorb, so I'm definitely not going to delay it. This person has Sand Slash. Let's see, I have a fire type. Actually, I'll just lead with Girder instead, actually. I don't know why I fought both of them at the same time. It's kind of stupid of me. Low kick and I guess switch. That's kind of rough, actually. There we go. He's stockpiling. Why do they have so many? Brine, Psybeam, Ancient, nope, Rock Blast, and Ice Beam. Perfect. The Water Pulse TM that you can't teach to Float Cell. I can't remember what this guy has. I think he leads with Swanna. I didn't teach him Rock Tomb. Rock Blast, Oinkalone. Awesome. Perfect. Alright, nickname time. We go with the objectively funniest one. Tipple. I like Tipple. What about Seismitoad? Seismitoad. Or Tipple. I like Tipple more. Alright, now we can add Tipple to our encounter sheet as well. Route 118. Perfect. Get our bikes. Oh, you're back. We got our temple. We're about to get our 117 encounter. I really wish I could, if I could. Yeah, Caesar, we hope. I wish I could change, I wish I had this hidden ability. But I think I just need another encounter. Named Scissor. That's probably what it'll be. All of their names are what, they autocorrect to. So, I'm literally, whenever I catch something, I literally pull its name up, I type its name in, and like whatever the objectively funniest autocorrect is what I name them. So. Alright. So, I would Flash Fire here for Volcarona, because Volcarona is my favorite Pokemon, but actually, I might do that. I might hold off on this encounter. Just to Flash Fire for Larvesta. This is 117, right? My boy. I love my boy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Machop would be cool, Pinsir would be cool, Heracross would be cool, Scyther would be cool, Cubone would be cool, Galarian Yamask would be cool. I'm most upset with Snot. Ah, we'll flip a coin. So I'm either heads, I get the encounter, tails, I delay and Flash Fire for Larvesta. Alright, we're delaying for Larvesta. Alright, no encounter. I actually want to look. Let me look at him real quick. That Volk. Definitely not as good as Moth. If I made my own ROM hack, I would buff this Pokemon so much. I'd give him like 10 more speed, 20 more defense to make him tied. Like Iron Moth has a 580 BST and Volcarone only has a 550. What kind of BS is that? Quiver Dance is banned. Fiery Dance is banned. Bug Buzz, Giga Drain. He literally can't learn Hurricane or Fiery. What? He can't learn Hurricane. No, he actually kind of sucks. That makes me super upset. Giga Drain, Psychic. Willow. What's that typing look like? He's resisted to 5 types. He's weak to 3 types. Resistant to 6 types. So, Slowpoke is my PFP, thank you. And, yeah, I think the Larvesta line is probably my favorite Pokemon line. Like, this guy is adorable. Like, look at him. He's so adorable. I think they're tied, probably. I don't know if I like the Larvesta line more than Slowpoke, but it's pretty close. They're, like, neck and neck, for sure. Does this thing learn anything? He gets Morning Sun. As an egg move. Maybe I don't delay. Maybe I grab something. Infernape and Excadrill. Yeah, Infernape and Excadrill are both super strong. Mystical Fire. All of this thing's good moves are banned, huh? Yeah, maybe we just grab an encounter. Yeah, we'll just grab an encounter. Maybe we'll get a Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak's super cool. Got Spencer. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to use Mega Pinsir with Flail. Oh, I was thinking about that the other day. I think that's like actually the strongest move in the entire game. I cannot think of a single move that's stronger than Mega Pinsir Flail. Uh-oh. We gotta play the game now. I highly doubt Rapid Spin does a lot of damage to this thing, but I'm going to double check because I don't want this thing to die. What level is this thing at? 20. Versus my Tentacruel. 20%. We can actually use 2 Rapid Spins. And if neither of those crit, we can use 3 Rapid Spins. I really like Excadrill too. I think Excadrill is probably in my top 5. There's a lot of Gen 5 mons that I really like. Like a lot of Gen 5 mons that I really like. I love Larvesta. Larvesta Volcarona, Drillbur, Excadrill, the Hydreigon line. Haxorus is also the Haxorus line. I also love. All right, what is this thing? Autocorrect too? Probably Pinscher. Pinsir, Panzer, Pinfire. I like Panzer. Yeah, we're gonna go with his name's Panzer. Her name, sorry. Ooh, Z-E-R. Alright, Pinsir acquired. So this fight, we have Floragato with Seed Bomb, which I'm pretty sure just beats this Dreadnought. Rival Wally, because this guy is like a joke. Yeah, Seed Bomb. Alright, that's easy. Skarmory comes in on that. Or it's a bad odd switch to Skarmory immediately. In which case we just U-turn. Colossal beats the crap out of this thing. Dugong beats Gardevoir every single time, and then for Kricketot, clearly the biggest threat on this team. What do we use for Kricketot? I guess Graveler. Graveler probably waltz this thing. No, that does a good amount of damage. Eviolite Graveler. I wish Irif had a favorite Pokemon channel. Yeah. Yeah. Mine are definitely in order, probably Slowpoke and Larvesta line tied for first, followed by Haxorus and Excadrill, followed by Hydreigon. And then Swampert probably after that, and that's it. I can't think of any others that I like a whole lot. Yeah, this should be fine. He's never using Aerial Ace into... This thing actually does some good damage. Oh, it has Technician. Then everyone just filled out a big chart, yeah. So we're gonna bring Floragato. We're gonna bring Dugong. Might as well bring Tentacruel. And we'll leave you. We'll let you hang out. And then we'll take Graveler with us. Give Graveler the Eviolite. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oops. Graveler. And then Eviolite Graveler. Give the citrus berry to our Tentacruel. And then we'll level up. You. Rock Blast. We don't need Rapid Spin yet, so we can get rid of that. Heal up. Next control Infernape, Dragonite, Arcanine H, Ursaluna. Arcanine H is a unique one. Toxic. Yeah, he does. Yeah. I do appreciate how the Hall of Fame rules, the banned moves. I mean, dude, it is literally just Toxapex's moveset. I want to change his nature to modest. It's kind of funny how if you take away Toxapex's ability to poison things, it becomes like a actual potato. And all of its moves that poison things are just banned. Except for Poison Sting. Which Deriv is probably also going to ban, based on the current trend. Cherry Berry. Oops. How do I beat the Lantern? Oh, Dugong. Or the Kilowattrel. I use Dugong. Yeah. If I wipe to this fight, I will, like... I will shit on myself for a very long time if I wipe to this. Switch out. Do it. See what happens. Bad odds out. Do it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. No balls. This thing outspeeds me, doesn't it? Because I'm adamant. 83, 80, timid. Yep, sure does. 72, 71. Hell yeah, dude. What is this? This thing actually never kills me. I can slow U-turn off this thing. That's crazy. That means this also doesn't one-shot. Yeah. Alright. Psychic Noise crit does 90%. So we're always safe. We're always safe to U-turn here. This thing does not have a Rocky helmet. It has wise glasses, you fool. Rocky what? Are you talking about Rocky helmet? I have no idea what you're talking about. God, Dugong is such a beast, dude. Oh, Skarm. This Skarmory doesn't have Rocky Helmet. You're thinking of the wrong Skarmory. You're thinking of Byron's. This one has Citrus. What damage does this do to me? This is dead. Probably a lot. 45%. We are... looks like we're dead to crit. Dead to high roll crit. Actually, no, we're not dead to crit. 67%. Whoa. We are exactly not dead to crit. Yeah, we take those odds. It's gonna use... Actually, this thing is guaranteed to use Bug Bite here, because it doesn't see kill. I don't seize my berry. And we are faster. No, it is faster. Interesting. So it's gonna use Bug Bite. So I think we Encore it into Bug Bite. We also lose our Citrus here, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. Take the L, Cricketune. What damage rules do we have here? I don't think we're Modest Nature, are we? I think we're Brave. Oh, we are Modest. Lol. Yeah, so we just Ancient Power here. This thing has eaten 3 citrus berries this fight. Its Encore didn't end. Oh, thinking of Corviknight. Yeah. The Wally Corviknight on Trick House. Oh my goodness, dude. Colossal's handing out L's to everything that touches them. Alright. Check. I am very curious. I just want to do some casual peeking here. So that kills. Oh. Hey. One dog took the other dog's spot, and now he's throwing a fit about it. It's pretty good stuff. I don't know how he gets through this fight, really, though. And I'd have to figure out a way to get through... Like he also isn't faster than Alola Ninetales. So... Miss Rhea, are you sitting in his spot? Atlas, there are people trying to sleep, dog. Let your brother in. Come on, Atlas. God, you're such a spoiled brat. You don't have to lay on top of my feet. Jealous dog. I don't know. Does Pinsir get Ender? Moxie. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. You see Flail getting banned? I don't think this thing learns Endure. Oh my gosh, it doesn't learn Endure. Bro. Rats. Funny. Well, that means there's no way to set up Flail on this guy, which makes me really sad. This is... Mega Pinsir is probably the strongest Flail in the entire game. It's probably the strongest move in the entire game. I don't think the flying type doesn't help with anything, right? It gains flying type, but it doesn't help it break any moves. I guess it makes it immune to ground. He'd be so good if he could learn Detect. He'd be insane if he could learn Detect. Yeah, I don't know. What's Frustration's max power? Is it the same as Return? Oops. Okay, it's just the exact opposite of Return. I didn't know if it was stronger or weaker or what. Ooh, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Facade. Aerialate Facade. That might put him up. That might put him at E4 level. Holy crap, dude. That's probably... That might be also the strongest Facade in the entire game. I can't think of anything that's stronger than that. Because it gets Stab and the 20% boost from Aerialate. Like, Slacking has a higher attack, but it doesn't get the Aerialate boost. Holy crap, this thing with Facade might be busted. And it has really good coverage to cover the flying type because it learns all these fighting moves. Ursaluna doesn't count. It's actually, you know what? It might actually be really close to Ursaluna. Adamant, Aerialate. We'll say he's frozen. Facade. He does 113. Ursaluna. Oh, I'm on level 100. I guess it's the same thing, right? Like, whatever. As long as Ursaluna is also 100. Ursaluna might actually be stronger. Adamant. Guts. On the document, on the frag document, no, on the frag document, I only do boss fights, mini bosses. Yeah, I do not do random trainers at all. Oh, Ursaluna can hold a silk scarf. I didn't think about that. That definitely makes it stronger, like no matter what. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's about 40% more damage. It's crazy that Hydro Steam only does half of Ursaluna's HP. Yeah, well, the other thing that really pushes it over is Silk Scarf. Like, Ursaluna can hold an item, Pinsir can't. Because it's not in the sun, yeah. Speaking of frags, we got a... Meow has his first frag. Look at that. His very first frag was a Dreadnought. Incredible. Colossal had 2 frags. And then Dugong got another one. Yeah, we have a pretty even mix here. Skrelp doesn't have a picture. I'm gonna change it to Dragalge. Oh, Dragalge doesn't get a cool picture. I don't know. It was automatically working when I did it. I mean, Dragalge isn't there, but... Oh, I should change this. 13, 15, 2, 0. Hell yeah. Sweet. Alright, well, tomorrow, I need to plan all this. I haven't looked at Watson, and my team is different from last time, although I think it's going to be a extremely similar strategy. Lead Tentacruel. Do a classic switch roast, make the Dedenne Volt Switch off of Tentacruel into Luxray while using Flip Turn after the Volt Switch and sending in a Conkeldurr, an EV-like Conkeldurr, who will be at exactly enough HP after Burn Chip to where it always baits Thunderfang, and then we kill in 2 Mach Punches. I think that's always the strat. And then Kilowattrel comes in, and for probably Air Slash, and we just go straight into Dugong, try to kill Kilowattrel. So, no, Vikavolt comes in. Vikavolt comes in for Charge Beam. We switch to Zebstrika, absorb the Charge Beam with Lightning Rod. Then it's probably Bug Buzz or Energy Ball. I'm gonna have to find a way to beat the Vikavolt safely. Yeah, the Vikavolt's gonna be pretty sketchy. I guess it depends on how much damage Colossal can do to it. Who did we just get? We just got Pinsir. We can remove you. Yeah, Pinsir. 34. We'll just kind of toss him in here somewhere. And then... do each Pokemon... Yes, I do each Pokemon that the mini-boss rival trainer has. That is correct. Yes. So, Florigato killed Dreadnought, so he got one. And then Colossal killed Kricketune and Skarmory, so he got 2. So... I don't know how it beats Vikavolt. Oh yeah, I was looking at this. Let's see, Vikavolt. This thing. How do I beat this? I am slower, so let's just run. Let's run Brave. That doesn't help me here, really. I have access to Rock Tomb, so I can outspeed it. That might be a good play here. This thing has much lower special defense. Rock Tomb into Ancient Power. I'm really worried about, because it's going to use Charge Beam. And what's this thing's at +1 special attack? Jesus. It's going to use Charge Beam again. So it's going to use Charge Beam 2 times in a row. Okay, what if we were quiet? Ancient Power is a guaranteed 2-shot. Maybe I can do Chip with Zebstrika here. Because we're going to come in. Oops. We're going to Lightning Rod Charge Beam. Yikes. Holy crap. Oh. This is random move between Energy Ball and Bug Buzz. I actually don't know how to beat this thing. What about Nidoqueen? Oh boy, how do we beat this? Can't use any of that. Do you put shinies on the sheet or only the first Pokemon, whether or not? Oh, I don't use shiny claws. If I see a shiny, I just, you know, kill it. Unless it's the first mon. I mean, if you want to do it, I'm sure you could just put it on the sheet. So you could probably just make a note somewhere on it that says, you know, shiny claws, whatever. So I don't see any problem with that. Looks like he just gets Rock Tomb, or she just gets Rock Tomb to deal with this. Rock Tomb and Fire Punch. Which is not what we need. Did they remove the rivalry reduction in power? I wonder if they did. I don't know if they changed it in Radical Red or not. Or if it was ported over into this game. Maybe we run Rivalry. Or Poison Touch and hope we poison it. Let's see what we do to this thing with... Let's try Rock Tomb and... Rock Tomb and Fire Punch. Oh, the yellow button, yeah. Bro, that's like nothing, man. Jeez. Even after the Akaberry gets burned up, that's still only 20 damage. This thing, meanwhile, this thing's murdering me with Energy Ball. Okay, since we don't need to absorb it with this guy, maybe we run Sap Sipper. We get +1 attack, Adamant, Flame Wheel, without the Akaberry. That still doesn't work. Oh, we're burned. Ooh, that's really close. That's really close. It's random move between Air Slash and Energy Ball, which is not that great. I guess if it uses Air Slash the first time, it's based on this range, it's probably always going to be Energy Ball the second time. Which means I think I have to dodge. That'd be really bad, actually. There's ranges there that I can just die, and Citrus Berry would never proc. I need to use Fire Punch twice. But I need Citrus Berry to do that. So Citrus, and then what if we change to Careful? Okay, Careful guarantees Energy Ball. And then we fire punch twice. Oh, that's way better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Ockerberry. So we do 20%. So we switch it on Charge Beam, take nothing, do 20%. And then that turn Energy Ball hits, deals 38% max. So we always survive 2 Energy Balls no matter what. Even if they're both crits, we still always survive it. So that means we can Fire Punch twice. Hopefully it's Energy Ball again. We switch into Zebstrika for free and just kill with Flame Wheel after the Ockerberry gets burned up, and we're at +1 attack. Perfect. What do you bait in between these three? Probably Magneton for Tri-Attack. You could always use Flame Wheel one time, because Tri-Attack won't kill you and you should be at full HP at this point. So you're always safe to fire off one Flame Wheel. Okay, then it's Tri-Attack again. I have that sucks up Tri-Attacks. I need to bait an electric move. Girder's in here, Tentacruel's in here. And Dugong's in here for sure. So there's one more team member that we need. I think it's going to be Corsola. Because Corsola baits... Corsola baits Volt Switch. How do I make it bait Volt Switch? What if I give you an Eviolite? That makes him do too little damage. I could use Mirror Shot. I needed to use Volt Switch. What about a minus special defense nature? That guarantees Volt Switch, perfect. So we need to run we'll run plus special attack, minus special defense. Rash. That's perfect. So that guarantees Volt Switch, because that's the only move that 3-hit KOs. And we can switch into our Nidoqueen, who outspeeds and kills with Stomping Tantrum. I think that's the plan. And then this thing comes in. Then we'll teach Nidoqueen Ice Punch as well. Just to make sure this thing doesn't switch in on bad odds. Ice Punch, Fire Punch. Actually, I don't think Nidoqueen can learn Ice Punch. Oh no, they can't. He can't learn Thunder Punch. That's even better. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna run Citrus. Not burned. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, perfect. You just with Flame Wheel. Girder with Mach Punch Guts burned. Tenta with Sludge. I'm not going to do this fight tonight. I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. But I'll do this fight tomorrow. It should be pretty easy. I think I have it all planned out. I just need to write it down. Because at this point, I'm going to start actually taking notes. So, I usually need notes for Watson, and then I don't need notes again until usually Tia and Tora, or Camper Charlotte, and then I need notes again, and then I need notes for the rest of the game. Except for Flannery, because Flannery's just a PP stall. But we do have a Flash Fire Mon, so we will try and Flash Fire for Houndor, and then hopefully we get something good out of Fiery Path. So it'll have Mouse Guard on, which will be fun. Yeah, this should be the team going in to Watson. It should be a pretty clean fight. Alright, let me, we didn't have to dodge any crits except for the 2 on Aqua Museum, because I forgot a Citrus Berry, and then we have 2 badges, attempt 13, yeah, everything's updated. Our kill tracker's updated. So, yeah, that should be it. But I'm going to sign off for the night, go to bed. If you came out and watched, I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks for coming. You all have a good night. Peace.